And for the last leg of the tour, we have the living quarters. Now, I know what you're all thinking, and don't worry, everyone's getting their own bathroom. Nobody wants a repeat of the Stark Tower shawarma incident. Anywho, I think you'll find it to be very comfortable here. You have access to a fully stocked kitchen, an infinity pool with an adjoining infinity hot tub, kept at a perfect 100 degrees, of course. A comprehensive media library with all of the latest streaming platforms. Viz and Wanda have already streamed 3 seasons of Friends, basic, and I think that about covers it. So, Avengers, enjoy.
Tony?
Yes, new Bucky?
This is great. Really. We all really appreciate everything you've done for us. Some of us are wondering about finances, though. Like, are we going to get a salary or a per diem of some sort?
Yes. Glad you brought that up, Birdman. So I've been doing some number crunching with the bean counters, and we have decided that you will all be getting a weekly allowance of $50.
Wow! $50 whole a week! Boy, with that kind of money, I could get myself a shiny new Cadillac and take Peggy down to the Cape for an evening of swing dancing and saltwater taffy she'd never forget. Oh, the dementia. Rats.
Wait, that's it? $50?
A week. I said a week.
Is this some kind of joke, Tony?
Yeah, come on. $50 is not enough to live off of.
Look, what do you even need extra money for anyway? Your room and board is covered. I'm handling all of the utilities. And did you forget about the infinity hot tub? Honestly, kind of offended.
That's great and all, Tony, but there are more financial obligations than just room and board. We all gotta prepare for other life expenses and saving for retirement. Hell, Hawkeye has an entire family he has to support.
Thank you. They mean everything to me. I don't know what I'd do without them.
Well, look, it's not like being an Avenger's a full-time job, all right? Sure, we do the occasional Hydra cleanup every now and again, but the big marquee, save the world kind of thing, that happens what? Once every few years? We got plenty of time for you all to do your own thing. Have you even considered a side gig? Like Cap, weren't you a movie star in the 40s? Maybe it's time for the Star-Spangled Man with a plan to make his grand return.
Interesting. But I won't work for Scale.
And Robin, you got that fast-flying thing, you know? Maybe you could do some delivery for Postmates or Grubhub. Set your own hours. I mean, the sky's the limit, really. And Nat, you're a smoking hot redhead in New York. You're gonna be fine.
Tony, being a superhero isn't a part-time job. Saving people is what we do. And when the world is at stake, we are on call 24 hours a day. You don't see firefighters and doctors having side hustles when they're on call. We need to be able to assemble at a moment's notice.
Yeah, you know what? Nat's right. What if disaster strikes and she's busy shooting the cover for Maxim or Cosmo? I mean, she can't just up and leave. They paid her for the day. That would be incredibly rude.
Seriously, you know I speak 9 languages, right?
Come on, Stark, this is ridiculous. What's really going on?
Yeah, you'll make 50 slightly different versions of your billion-dollar suit, but you won't pay us a living wage? What's up with that, man?
Come on, man.
Yeah, what is going on? I
Can we
am
get a
not
real
going to
answer?
do with Maxim anymore. They have already
Can I
told me
see
5
the
times,
accountant?
and I am not doing
It's
it.
because I'm broke, okay? I'm broke.
Broke. You're Tony Stark. You're like famously a billionaire.
Yeah, I was a billionaire for weapons manufacturing. And then I got kidnapped by terrorists, grew a heart, and stopped making them, which caused the Stark Industries stock to plummet harder than Sokovia after Ultron.
I understood that reference.
Then, since S.H.I.E.L.D. fell, thanks for that, Cap, I've had to foot the bill for literally everything Avengers related. Do you guys have any idea how much you cost? Nat, those little bzz things on your wrist? 50 grand a charge. And Cap's sidekick, you like flying around with all that experimental military tech? Oh, I bet. Well, guess who has 2 thumbs and has to license that tech from the military for millions of dollars a month? Yeah, this guy right here. And Hawkeye, my sweet summer child. 1 quiver of your adorable little trick arrows costs me $10 million. Every time you fire one of those costs more than your entire family's college fund. So congrats, Clint. You are officially as useful to my bank statement as you are to the rest of this team.
Ooh, do me next!
You? Oh, actually, you're surprisingly cheap, Steve, so thanks for that. 1 tiny 5-minute skirmish with Hydra goons cost me more money than 95% of people make in their entire lives. Let that sink in for 1 second.
Wow, I guess we never really thought about that.
Yeah, why else would I sell Stark Tower, prime New York City real estate, and move us to some crappy warehouse upstate? The only way I'm even able to tread water financially is by turning the Avengers into a nonprofit and writing off all of the expenses as charitable donations. All of this that you see is essentially just one big tax shelter to keep me from going bankrupt. So maybe instead of asking for more and more, I could get a thank you, Tony, for putting everything you have into this.
Thank you, Tony, for putting everything you have into this.
Much better. Now, why don't you all go pick out your rooms and we'll meet back here at 8 for martinis in the hot tub. Clothing optional, obviously. I call top bunk! Woo! I can't believe they bought that. Hey, Pepper, yeah, why don't you sink $1 billion into that Bitcoin the kids are talking about? Why? Because I can, baby. I'm Iron Man, bitches. Never gonna die. Is my mustache?
It is!
It's like the cutest little caterpillar.
No, congrats, Plant.